Everything you see now is being done on controller. Unfortunately, this is only possible on Steam for PC. Steam has a unique feature that lets you customize what your controller can do. This opens up possibilities for things we couldn't do before, like jump and use spamming.
Look, Jackknife may know something about folk smarter, so don't let him wind you up, okay? He used to be a pretty decent runner. God knows who he's working for now.
First, you want to make sure your controller is detected. Go to Settings, Controller, then General Controller Settings. A menu will pop up showing list of support. Make sure you select any controller that applies to you, as well as guide button focuses Steam. Go back to the game in your game library. There should be an option saying controller layout under the banner. If not, hover to the cogwheel, go to Manage, and you should be able to see it there. A screen will pop up showing you your controller bindings. Here we can change the bindings of any button to anything from keyboard presses, other controller buttons, or even to mouse inputs. Right now, we will start fresh. Go to Browse Configs, then hit Recommended and the option Gamepad. Apply configuration. Mode shifting is an option that changes the function of a button. We can make certain buttons spam a certain bind. Unfortunately, the bumpers do not have this ability. We are going to have to switch the bumper with the trigger. Select the left bumper, and on the controller image, select the right trigger. Now go back and select the left trigger. Click on Pull Action and select the left bumper from the image. Make sure you select Analog Off on Trigger Analog Output, otherwise it will still act as a left trigger. Click on Mode Shifting, select the full pull action to bind it, and bind it to space. Select the mode shift to joystick click. This makes it so that every time you hit joystick click, the binding switches to space. Now we are going to make it to spam or repeat the space action. Select the full pull action and select show activators on the bottom. Change activation type to long press. Change the time to 0. Haptics doesn't matter in this situation, so leave it to medium. Turn on hold to repeat and repeat rate all the way up. This should allow it to act as a macro spam. If you want to have the use button to spam, select the box on the bottom right. Select mode shift. Select button pad under style of input. Select joystick click under a mode shift button. Here we are going to select the bottom button. Select V, then go back and select show activators. And here we are going to do the same thing we did for space. You can then change whatever button you want to be joystick click. I have one of my pads use joystick click. Then if you choose to, you can export the config and save for later. This will allow you to have a similar effect to scroll wheel, essentially a macro on a controller. Using joystick click, you can choose whether you want to have one jump input or multiple. Anyways, I hope this tutorial helped, and hopefully we can find interesting ways to play on a controller in the near future.